My name is Evan Goldman, and I'm an artist. Well, I was always doing some type of art. I started doing drawing probably from the beginning I can remember, really. Probably when I was about 12, that's when I started painting and started doing landscape painting. And probably when I was about maybe 14 or 15 was when I really started doing a lot of portrait and figurative paintings. That's, I think, when I really felt that I wanted to pursue figurative painting as a career. So I went to Maryland Institute College of Art in Baltimore. After the experience, I decided that I really wanted a more structured program, and so that's when I enrolled in the New York Academy of Art. And I was really drawn to the program at the New York Academy because it was so focused on figurative and representational painting. I was doing a lot of landscape painting when I was taking the class at the Yellow Barn Studio. One thing that I did a lot when I was a teenager was I did a lot of self-portraits, and the self-portrait was I think the self-portrait was a very exciting subject matter because I was always there. All I needed was a mirror. And I could really, spend a lot of time and get really involved in the details, and I think that really helped me develop my portraiture skills. Doing the self-portraits was really probably my introduction to portraiture. I usually start out with some sort of idea, like an inspiration, whether it's an artist that is contemporary or someone that was alive hundreds of years ago. So usually I would say for my portrait paintings and my figurative paintings, usually it'll start with the model. And so I'll have the model come to my studio and pose, and I'll do a few sketches, try to think of an interesting pose that, kind of conveys an emotion. Oftentimes I like something that has a little bit of dynamic quality, so I'll particularly look for diagonals in the pose. And then when I have a pose that I really like, I'll start to think about the size of the painting. I tend to like to work on about 10 to 15 paintings at once. I find that I can, if I'm working on a series, I can sort of go from one painting to another really quickly. With other genres, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. If I'm trying to do portrait, landscape, still life, narrative, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to do all of that at once. This is a self-portrait that I'm working on. It's part of a larger series. I'm calling it my multi-body series. And in this series, I have the figure or the model posing as a life-size portrait. Basically, I've been working on this series of 14 paintings, and I'm basically want to show them to a gallery or some sort of art space to have a show. And that was my original goal. That's the thing, is I feel like you sort of get caught up in doing your own work, and then you have to also think about, well, I want to put my work out there and that sort of thing. But I think sometimes that can be difficult because you don't want to just do artwork just to impress other people. You want to do something that has meaning for yourself.